Okay, everybody, I'm back. Part 3. So, okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and plug my phone in, though, because it is dying. There it is. You heard it plugged in. Um, so we were talking about distraction, right? And distracting yourself. I'm a musician, right? So I thought for the longest time, I was going to distract myself. I was going to play my guitar and write a beautiful song, right? Well, hold up. I have my songs right here. Okay? First song, Die Today. Okay? Second song, I Can't Anymore. Third song, name of the song is Abby. Okay? It's about my daughter, Abby. Okay? It's actually a pretty dark song. You wouldn't believe it. Okay? Next song. Give me 2 seconds here. Another song, it's unnamed, but all it talks about is a very close friend of mine and how she's seriously depressed and hurt. You know what I mean? And how I'm watching her die, and I have to stand here and do nothing. Another sad song. Okay. Another song. My Name is Matt. Okay. You guys have heard this song about a really bad acid trip that I went on. You know what I mean? And about how I wanted to die and how I couldn't stand to be alive anymore. Next song, Life's Shortest Straw. Okay. You guys haven't heard that one yet. Okay. It's all about how every time you go to grab one of the straws out of somebody's hand, it's the short straw, right? You know? Okay, another one. Grain of Salt. Okay? This is another one. You guys haven't heard this one yet. Okay? This is literally the first words to the song Grain of Salt. He paces around in his dark room. He's crying, trying, but he knows he's gonna die soon. The drugs pumping through his veins. He can't concentrate. He's definitely going insane. He writes words he doesn't mean to people he don't hate. He seems in his darkest hours that as he stands alone and trying to process what his next move should be, choosing a phrase that might fit the situation, like I can't do it, I'm too afraid to die, he screams at the tops of his lungs. Like, these are the songs I've been writing. Okay? I have been distracting myself in the wrong way. Okay? And not everybody on here is musical. Not everybody listening to this is musical. I totally understand that, right? How do you distract yourself in the wrong way? You got a punching bag hanging in your garage, and every time you're mad, you go out and you just beat the fuck out of it, and then you end up breaking a finger? Do you? You know? Do you distract yourself by going over to your friend's house and just getting extremely stoned? You know what I mean? And then just bitching about life in general? You know what I mean? That's bad distraction, guys. You're not distracting yourself. You're just covering it up. You know what I mean? The difference between covering it up and distracting yourself. You know? Find something good. You only get one life. And I keep telling myself this. I only get one life. Okay? And at the end of my life, when I die, what are people going to say about Matt Lance? He was sad all the time. He hurt himself all the time. He cried all the time. Or are they going to say, yeah, I mean, that Matt dude, he was one chill dude. He was always happy. He was always willing to help somebody out. You know what I mean? Always willing to smoke a bowl with you, especially if you didn't have any. You know what I mean? I want to be that person. I want to be that memory to people. You know what I mean? And that's what I got to say to you guys. At the end of the day, what do you want to be remembered as? You know? It's a very tough subject. And quite honestly, I could probably talk for another 5 hours about this specific topic. Okay? Honestly, I could probably never stop talking about this specific topic. Okay? But there's a few things that I want to bring up. Okay? Before we close this out. If you have nobody that you can talk to, okay? Whether it's somebody who nobody wants to listen to you, nobody cares, okay? Or you're just too embarrassed or not able to physically tell somebody. You can always call the suicide hotline, okay? And it might sound cliche. I know in the moment it's the wrong number to call, okay? But listen, it's not the wrong number to call. I have called this number more than once, okay, but less than 100 times. I don't know exactly how many times I've called them, but they will sit there. They will talk to you. They'll work through things with you. You know what I mean? They will help you out, okay? Do you know the suicide hotline number? I do. Unfortunately, it's because I've had to dial that number too many times, you know? 1-800-273-8255. I've never forgot it, and I never will, okay? I don't care who you are. They're not going to call the cops. They're not going to call your family, okay? They're not going to tell anybody. They're going to listen to you, and they're going to try to talk to you. They're going to try to help you through whatever you're working on. You know what I mean? To me, something might not seem that bad, but to you, it could be the end of the world, and vice versa. To you, something might not seem that bad, but to me, it might be the end of the fucking world, right? When you call the suicide hotline, it don't matter if you got a paper cut and now you want to kill yourself, or your mom died yesterday and you can't live anymore. You know what I mean? It does not matter. If you're going through a legitimate hard time, if you are legitimately sad or having a hard time, call them. They can help you out in the moment. You know what I mean? Call me. You can call me. Message me. Shoot me a message on YouTube or on Facebook or on anything, you know? Go on my Facebook. Tripcast0420. That's my Facebook name. Okay? Don't have an Instagram yet for it. I don't have a not a podcast. This is a podcast, but I don't have a Snapchat for it. Okay? But you can go on Facebook. Friend me. Okay? I'm going to accept everybody. I'll accept every friend request I get. Okay? On that page. And by the way, I made it an actual page, okay, where you can friend request somebody and you can message people and this and that, because I want to be able to have as much open contact with you guys as possible. Because I feel like sometimes somebody needs somebody to talk to, and I want everybody on here to know, and I don't care who it is. I don't care. I have 3 subscribers right now. I don't care if I had 1 million subscribers. If somebody messaged me, I'll take the time out of the day to talk to you, to help you through whatever you're going through, you know? There's too many important things that you have to do as a human, okay, for you to give up. I'm begging you at the top of my lungs, from the bottom of my heart. Please do not hurt yourself. If you are hurting yourself, if you're cutting yourself, if you're depriving yourself of food or water, anything, any neglect or abuse that you are causing to yourself at all, please, 1-800-273-8255. Please call that number. You know what I mean? Call your mom. Call your best friend. Call your kid. Call your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, whoever you can trust. Somebody out there loves you and wants you to be taken care of. I do. I love all of you, and I want all of you to be taken care of. Okay? I know this was a long one. I appreciate you guys sticking this out with me. I know that I wasn't very funny in this one. I didn't play much guitar. I know I played the intro to part 1. I just wanted to focus on this specific topic for this podcast, because I feel like there's some important topics that I touched on. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, you know what I mean, on these podcasts, please feel free to hit me up, man. If there's anything you'd like me to go more in depth about, hit me up, you know. I'll gladly talk to you and talk more about specific subjects, you know. Maybe you listen to this whole thing, but you don't really feel depressed right now, you know. But it is possible to go back or to even become depressed, you know. late life or late stage or whatever you want to call it, depression, where it comes in when you're when you're older, happens all the time, every day, Maybe you're not depressed, but you know somebody who is. Please share this video with them. Please show these videos to them. When you're depressed, you don't want to hear some fucking dude you don't know talking on YouTube. You can't even watch him talk because you're just looking at a thumbnail, honestly. You don't want to watch that, But maybe you should. Maybe they should. I love you all with my whole heart and everything in me. I want you all to know that at the end of the day, I'll fight for you. Okay? If nobody else has got your back, I do. Okay? Nobody out there is alone. Okay? You can find somebody, You can find an activity. You can find something, You're not alone. There are other people out there who are depressed. There's other people out there who want to kill themselves. And secluding yourself, not making friends, and not trying to find the comedy in life or the need to feel wanted in life. You know what I mean? If you don't try to do that, nothing's ever going to come of this. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I love you guys with my whole heart, okay? Please write this down. 1-800-273-8255. Now, in the descriptions for each one of these videos, I'm going to go ahead and include that phone number again, okay? I'm also going to include a link to their website. Okay, that you can go on and you can even if you can't call them, but maybe you can get online, or maybe you don't want to call them, you can live chat with somebody, just like texting back and forth on the website. I will put some links to other YouTube videos that I have found helpful to help me out in hard times. I know with me, I do a lot of music, so I'm probably going to include a link to the video 1800 from Logic, Khalid, and Alicia Cara. That's a powerful song. I know that song's talking about, somebody who's gay and this and that, but that really, really, really has a good meaning to it, and you can really apply it anywhere in anybody's life, It's a beautiful song. I'll also include my link to my Facebook. So if you guys would like to get on there and check me out, I like to post a lot of trippy pictures. You guys know me. At the end of the day, I love drugs. I love talking about drugs. I love feeling drugs. I love experiencing them. You know what I mean? So it's a good place that, I can post things and not feel worried about it. I think nowadays with the way drugs and, the marijuana movement specifically is going, I know they're about to legalize shrooms in California. I know that's on the ballot, so, we're getting to a point now in this world where we can talk about this kind of stuff online and not get in trouble, but I think that certain specific drugs and depression can go hand in hand, and those drugs can either aid that depression or they can make it, or they can make it better. You know what I mean? They can make it worse or they can make it better. So, it looks like I got 52 seconds left on my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I want you guys to have a wonderful night. Okay. Remember, it's not worth it unless you're happy. At the end of the day, the world doesn't revolve around you. Every single one of us revolves around the world. Okay. I love you guys very, very much. You all have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you next time.